I'll do a quick video while I got a chance. I'll ask little Tax a question. Hey, Tax, what are you thinking about this Colorado thing and Trump? Like, now California's gonna do it. What do you think? You think you guys are gonna have civil war just the way fucking Billy Boy fucking Gates wrote her up? Or what? He's a prophet, that boy. Just nailing shit all over the place. Pandemics and the remedy for the pandemics and... But anyways, what do you think? Like if we could take this where I think we could take it, Tax, we could demand as people. I mean, you guys are American. I guess I really can't make any demands. I'm here in Canada. I'd like to see the same thing go on with a few people over here, but just imagine you could watch a debate between Trump and Biden to get down to business as who the bad guy is. No holds barred. Everything can be said, but it'll be fact checked. You know what I mean? We could do that. Wouldn't that be odd? Like, who do you think wins that debate? Like, honestly, Tax. I mean, these are the things we could make happen. You know what I mean? I think you should question your president. I mean, there's a laptop from 2019 that says you should probably question your president. But Hunter Biden will come on and instead of just giving over the laptop and saying, hey, this was my past, you know, whatever. Hey, my dad was not involved. Here's all the information. Like, you guys should have the information anyways. Those 52 FBI agents should be, like, locked up and put in jail. They put their tax. It should be, if you're going to validate something, you put your name on it. They fucked the American people, man. Those 52 agents kept information away from the American people, saying it was Russian disinformation, bud. Like, you know, I think Trump's chosen, but I also know that I'm wrong about shit. So he might not be. We could find out. You know what I mean, Tax? But, because I mean, we could even have like fair debates between Trump and like these CNN and CNBC and all this other stuff. Get down to the root of it. Like, they make him sound like the worst person in the world, bro. Like, the thing in New York, that's kind of screwed up, eh? You have him in court for overvaluing his property for a loan that's been paid for. Obviously, he didn't overvalue anything because he came through on his promise. When you overvalue something, you don't get the value back and you can't pay the bank. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to me. And the American people just kind of fall for it. And the documents, Tax. Did you ever look into the documents? Had to do with the Middle East, bud. How they were trying to set Trump up to look like he started a war in the Middle East. How do you think things go if a war happens in the Middle East there? Tax, do you know your president even said it? I can pull it up. I knew it before he said it, but you guys are really low on supplies. Do you know that? And your supplier is China. And you're having some transporting problems right now. You know what I mean, Tax? But hey, once the rest of your Navy goes to the Middle East, Do you know Cuba? Cuba, dude, is gonna or working, like, I heard this from Trump. Chinese military base and a Russian military base. Go check Cuba as in relation to you guys. You know what I mean? Again, pretty close, bud. But then again, there's Chinese police stations in Canada, and no one seems to really give a flying fuck. I mean, just think, if there was you guys didn't have your Navy here, and you were in the Middle East, and then you got the whole, what happens if something goes wrong with Israel, and then you got, like, tax. Can I ask you something seriously? How in the fuck did people fall for this? Like, that, like, Russia and the USA have been known as the, like, superpowers for, like, ever, right? How in the world did these people convince the world that Ukraine was going to take on Russia and the end result would be good for Ukraine? And the war started. It didn't even have to start. Don't put your shit in our area. Abide by the agreement that's already there. You know what I mean, Tax? Do you think your government's corrupt? I know mine is. For Klaus Schwab told me so. Do you think our governments are the terrorist governments? I'm not saying we're terrorists. Well, most people are brainwashed to think that, we're the good guys. While, this terrorist group plays with, the sons and daughters of America and Canada. It's really rather sickening to me. You know what I mean there, Tax? You can't convince me otherwise. I mean, the evidence is there. No weapons of mass destruction. The pulling out of Afghanistan. Like, in what world would you leave that much military aid for one of your enemies? Like, it's fucking... And the American people are just like, okay, Joe. You play with the lives of our sons and daughters any way you want. You're doing a good job. It's a weird world there. Little Tax. I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to share another little story with you, okay? I could go on with the Trump stuff on why I think he's good, but I don't know. There's things that make me question him. But then again, you know what I mean? Like, even when you're a chosen one, you're wrong because you only have the information you've been able to attain from what's around you. Sometimes when new information comes around you, you find out because, like, did you watch the Nancy Pelosi thing where there was a retake of the phone call with Pence? Can you imagine? The Vice President, Mike Pence, Freemason and all, could be one of America's enemies. It's hard to fathom, eh? I'm not saying that's the case. That's just what I believe, based on, like, why would you double take something like that? You know what I mean? Anyways, this is what, like, when I talk about Trudeau, and I really want to talk to him because I really don't get me wrong, I'm not suicidal. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do this for a purpose because I don't want to live in this world, but maybe I can change it and it'll be a whole lot better and worthwhile living in. You know what I mean? And, well, is one life not worth it for my prime minister to just answer a couple silly questions? If it's just conspiracy and shit, you think you just face it head on. You know what I mean, Tax? But anyways, here's what's going on in Canada. This shit kind of fucking bothers me, dude. Alright. So what we have here is we have a problem in Canada where we have this 50-year-old man. So we have this man the same age as I am, and he's identifying as a 13-year-old girl. And he's swimming with young girls, and he goes into the change room and all that stuff. So he's a 13-year-old girl and gets the 13-year-old girl privileges. He gets to show his genitalia to the girls in the change room, but I guess everybody's just gotten used to it. Like, it's not like it shouldn't be a big thing anymore, but to me, I think this person's mentally ill. But I want to explain why, Tax, because it really bothers me, because this guy is part of a psychology department in a college or something. I think I read. I might have that wrong, but anyways, this might explain why I got locked up 5 times, because people like this are ahead of psychology. It's all weird to me, man. Anyways.
Changing with 13-year-old girls. Do you have a record of sexual perversion? Protect me from these people.
See, why wouldn't you just answer the news guy? Why wouldn't you just stand up and say, why are you harassing me? Like, I am a 13-year-old girl, and like, I can view whatever, but instead they run and hide. But here's the real problem I got. You see how he's running into well, I guess we have to call her a she, because that's what she identifies as, a 13-year-old girl who shouldn't be behind the wheel of a fucking car. I mean, you can't have it both ways. You can't take the benefits of a 50-year-old man and be able to have a license, and then pretend to be a 13-year-old girl and make me want to believe that you're a 13-year-old girl, and then you get behind the wheel of a vehicle. Isn't that a little bit sick there, Tax? Do you even understand that?
Mothers, you have no problem with a 50-year-old male showering with your daughters?
A bunch of little me's there. See that? Nobody wants to fucking do anything about it. Nobody cares. Why do we not care? Is this not something we should care about? Shouldn't this be common sense? But hey.
You're not going to answer any questions? Or would you like to talk off the record later? I can accommodate that if you're afraid of cancel culture.
You are breaking the rules. Now, please, can you take that out of my face? I do not consent to be interviewed or on film.
Okay.
So please exit the building.
Well, you're the star interview so far, so thank you for that. Are you going to do anything about a 50-year-old man showering with 13-year-old girls? That's against the law, actually.
That's... See how she just didn't want any part of it, just wanted to get rid of him? Didn't really want to find out what his problem was. Anyways.
I'm sure males swimming with the girls.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
No? Really? Okay.
She goes in her change room. I see her in the mornings.
Oh, okay. And she doesn't go in your change room?
She does.
Oh, okay.
You see, folks, this is exact.
She does go in our change room. That sounded like a pretty young girl. That's pretty sad that this can happen, but it only gets better.
These are mothers who think they'd be in mama bear mode, a potential sexual predator. How else can you describe a 50-year-old man changing and showering with girls as young as 13? They don't care.
I'm going to grab your names.
Sure. Can I ask why?
I'm gonna explain why. I'm not saying that cop is a piece of shit, but I believe she's a piece of shit by her own actions, but maybe I don't have the full story.
I'm an operator here that works here.
Are you a security guard?
No, I work here.
Why are you asking us to leave?
Because you're videotaping people in the pool swimming.
You weren't videotaping before.
You're videotaping me right now.
Right.
Yeah, so leave the building.
Well, I've got news for you. There is a 50-year-old man pretending to be a 13-year-old girl, showering and changing with the real biological woman. Do you have a problem with that?
Leave the building.
How could you not answer that? Like if he stands by a 50-year-old man being able to be in the little girl's change room, I think he should be a man and at least stand up for what he believes in, but he won't. He won't. Oh, my dogs, I swear. This dog just knows exactly when to do things. Let's keep trying.
Okay, I don't have your name. I don't see any ID.
You need to go. All right, you can get that on my face and you can go. Or the cops will come and take you out. I asked you to leave. So you can leave.
Ladies,
That's how a man gets treated who's questioning whether a 50-year-old man should be in, like, this guy's in full tough guy mode. Like, I don't get it.
I think your mother's with Orangeville Otter swimmers. What's that?
Let's go.
I don't think so. No.
All right, I'll just call the cops.
Okay, call the cops. You know what? I'm going to call the cops too. That there's a 50-year-old pervert swimming with girls. That's the problem, sir. You have nothing to say.
Yeah, see that? I have nothing to say about that. Why wouldn't you say anything about it? Hey, you need to get out of here because we believe this. We believe that the genitals of a 50-year-old man should be there, and a 50-year-old man should be able to watch young girls. And like, what is this? Like, what happens if old 13-year-old girl there, Melody, is a lesbian? Or like, this doesn't make sense to me. My brain's being broken with this stupidity, and I don't get it. You guys let me know where I'm wrong.
A real crime. What do you mean? You can't do nothing. Well, I thought you were the operator of this facility. David Menzies for Rebel News here in Orangeville, Ontario. Well, folks, we are doing a follow-up story on perhaps the most infamous swimmer on the planet right now. That would be Nicholas J. Cepeda,
That's Melody.
otherwise known as Melody Weishart. He's a 50-year-old biological male that changes, showers, and swims with 13-year-old girls. Yeah, you heard that right. We saw it for ourselves earlier this month in Barrie, Ontario at the Trojan Cup. Check it out. We tried to ask Nicholas Cepeda why he is swimming with 13-year-olds, why he is breaking world aquatic rules, and well, it didn't go well. Check it out. What is your deal? Why are you swimming with 13-year-olds? Why are you breaking world aquatic rules? Why are you running? What are you, Mr.
Like, why wouldn't you just stand up to one reporter? Like, it's not like they're gonna hurt you. It's being videotaped. You know what I mean? You stand up and be a big girl. Well, I guess that's it. You shouldn't be chasing teenage girls around. I guess that's why she's the victim. She feels afraid. Melody feels afraid of the reporter because, well, she's been trained like a good little girl to stay away from strange men.
Are you a sexual pervert? Why won't you answer these questions?
I
Now, we
think
have
so, but
reached
that's
out to
just my
Orangeville
opinion.
Otters on several occasions. We have not heard anything. We've reached out to the town of Orangeville. Again, radio silence. And so it is that we have come to the Tony Rose Memorial Sports Center here in Orangeville. This is the practice facility for the Orangeville Otters because we want to get some clarity about a law that we think is being broken, namely the Criminal Code of Canada, section 173.1,
Pay attention.
which states,
This
quote,
dude's breaking the law.
everyone who willfully does an indecent act in a public place in the presence of one or more persons or in any place with intent to insult or offend any person is guilty of an indictable offense and is liable to imprisonment for a term of not more than 2 years, end quote. Furthermore, section 173.2 states, quote, an indecent exposure charge under section 173.2 of the code means that the person charged is accused of exposing their genital organs to a person under the age of 16. Because this offense involves a minor, it is more serious than an indecent act charge, end quote. So
So you guys got that. Breaking the law.
folks, why isn't Nicholas Cepeda being criminally charged? He is clearly breaking the Criminal Code of Canada, the sections I just read to you. He is indeed exposing his genitals to minors under the age of 16. But I don't know, because of diversity, equity, and inclusion, this is to be celebrated. Now, just before I did this stand-up,
Well, it's not to be stood up against because that's definitely not happened, but you think it should. I mean, this should be a serious thing. And in this world you guys got me living in, you got me thinking I might be crazy because we should be allowing this. I don't know. I don't get it. You know what I mean? Would you want to live in this madness? I think Justin Trudeau's causing this madness. And I'd like to talk to him so I can end it.
we had a little run-in with somebody, I assume, with this recreation center. He's more concerned about... Oh, but yes, we're not filming the pool. I'm just doing a stand-up. Yeah. Do you know there's a 50-year-old man? Oh, no, but you interrupted me, ma'am, so I think if you work here...
To film here. I do not consent to being on this video.
We don't need your consent. Do you know that there's a 50-year-old man going into the girls' shower?
You are not allowed to film here.
Why wouldn't you just answer? Like he's saying, he's concerned that there's a 50... Like, if it was your child and a 50-year-old man was sitting there exposing their genitals that wasn't pretending to be a girl, would it be an issue? Like...
Biological female?
Here, you are not allowed to film.
Okay, there's
Can
a...
you please
Is
leave
it
the building?
is it allowable for me to shower with 13-year-old girls?
Building. You need to leave the building.
Right, we'll be
You're
on
not
it.
allowed to film right here. You're filming minors in bathing suits.
Oh, is that right?
filming minors in bathing suits because you can't turn on the TV or see that or like it's just kind of a weird thing for her to say, like, hey, you can watch a lot worse on TV, don't be filming, but hey, Nicholas or Melody can go hang out in the change room. Like, it's all like, why would she
Not. And secondly, there is there is a man showering with
And she
minors.
honestly thinks she's right here. Like, that's like, why would she stand up first? Like, look at the hand gestures. Like, it's obvious, but it's not. It's obvious she's stupid. But that's just my opinion. Just because I think she's stupid doesn't make her stupid, but I think she's really fucking stupid. I know I'm supposed to present myself a lot better, but I have to be authentic and I have to be truthful. And that kind of stupidity is what's ruining the fucking world.
To be here, you are trespassing now, and you are not allowed to film here.
Okay, so what is your name?
Right here. I'm not giving you my name.
Okay, are you a security guard?
You are not allowed to be here.
You have a security license?
You are not allowed to be here.
Okay, well, you could be anybody, so I don't know who you are. Why are you upset about us filming, but you're not
This
upset
is
about a
some good
50-year-old man?
You're
journalism.
breaking the
All
rules.
right, what about the law that is being broken of a 50-year-old man being showering with 13-year-olds?
Breaking the rules.
But you have no problem with somebody that might be a sexual predator?
You are breaking the rules. Now, please, can you take that out of my face? I do not consent.
He's breaking the rules, but Melody's breaking the law. Which one should be more important? I don't know, rules or...
Interviewed or on film.
Okay.
So please exit the building.
Well, you're the star interview so far, so thank you for that. Are you going to do anything about a 50-year-old man showering with 13-year-old girls? That's against the law, actually. Well, there you go, folks. To clarify, we're not filming the pool. The pool is indeed behind me. We're not filming a single swimmer. And the staff here are more upset about filming in a spectator's gallery than they are about a 50-year-old man invading the safe space of teenage girls. This is absolutely surreal. The mothers don't seem to care either. The staff here said they're phoning the police.
That's weird that parents just wouldn't care. The parents would think that it's okay. And, like, am I wrong? Am I the one that's mentally ill and the rest of the world's okay with pretending that someone's a 13-year-old girl? Like,
Just to get some parents of the swimmers to weigh in. They're taking the silent treatment. I don't know if they agree with what's going on, or they're worried that in the cancel culture that we live in, they'll be deemed as transphobes or age phobes, as the case may be, and suffer repercussions. So we'll just go downstairs
yeah,
and see if
everybody
anyone there.
that wants to say something is too afraid to say something, or they'll become the next canceled person. Just really ridiculous that we could get canceled for standing up and saying men's genitals don't belong in the ladies' change rooms and showers, and it's really easy. Want to go in the ladies' shower? Lop that dick off, Melody. Go get a vajayjay. Then you're not exposing yourself. You have the same equipment. Who can say anything then? Until then, use the men's. And then if you need protecting and you're not bothering anybody, then maybe people should stand up for you. But
In on this absolute scandal.
Oh, I watched your YouTube video.
Oh, did you? How'd you like it?
It was intense.
that's the young girl saying that, confirming that Melody yeah, I want to show you guys. Oh, here we go. Look at this.
She's a little camera shy, I guess. Nice to meet you, Terry.
Carrie.
Oh, I'm sorry, Terry. Okay, then.
So, I'm gonna grab your names.
Sure. Can I ask why?
Yes, because you're being trespassed from the property.
Oh, okay, then when we're out here, we left.
Yeah, but you're still on their property.
Isn't this a
So I'm gonna
sidewalk?
ask you to cross the street.
Oh, okay.
But can I grab your name, please, sir?
Yes, it's David Menzies.
How do I spell your last
Oh,
name?
Menzies.
Yes. Okay, would you do
And officer, just to let you know, the reason why we're here. Oh, this is important.
please your date of birth?
This is more important than trespassing.
Please, I'm
Okay,
asking you.
April 20. And if I may tell you why we're here, we're following up a story. It's about a 50-year-old male who is invading the change room and showers of teenage girls. I believe under section 173.1 and 173.2, that is against of the Criminal Code of Canada. In terms
He's even giving her the criminal act to go perform her job.
of exposure, that is against the law. Is there any way your officers can press charges against this individual? His name is Nicholas J. Sapita.
So, sir, how come you attended here instead of calling the police initially?
Oh, I called the police last week in Barrie. We waited for 2.5 hours and nobody showed up.
Okay, so I can't speak to what's going on with Barry, and I can't speak to what's going on
He
with
didn't ask you to deal with what's going on in Barrie. He asked you to look into it right now because there's going to be a man in the change room with young girls. So could you deal with that?
because it has not been reported to me.
Okay.
But what I am going to ask you to do is
Well, no, it was just reported to you, you fucking dumb cunt. Like, this is the dumbest cop. Like, this is the thing. I don't think they're trained well, some of them. Like, some of them are just fucking stupid. They just... This is ridiculous.
street fees, they don't want you.
Okay, we thought this was a sidewalk. It looks like a sidewalk.
And that's fair.
Okay.
Just head across the street, and you're not welcome back on the property. If you are, they're going to call police.
What would happen to me if she had a 13-year-old girl and I exposed my genitals? Would I fucking be in jail? Would there be something fucking happening to me? If I confessed to be a white straight male, would I fucking go in jail? Fucking rights I would. That fucking ignorant bitch would fucking have me in handcuffs, probably fucking give me extra shots. It's fucking, like, this is not a cop. This is a piece of fucking garbage who deserves no fucking job. Like, you can't even protect the children. How are you supposed to protect society? What a stupid fucking cunt.
Menzies?
Okay, but can I ask you, as officers of the law, and blessed are the peacemakers, can you look into this Mr. Cepeda indecently exposing himself to little girls?
I can tell you if this has been reported to the police, it will be looked into, okay?
It just was, you stupid bitch. He just reported it to you. He's telling you that there's gonna be an indecent act shortly. Like, the world you guys want me to live in. You want me to think that this should be a police officer. You think that this is someone that should be telling people how to live their fucking lives. She's a spineless, useless fucking cunt.
To make another call to OPP?
If you would like to call the police, you are more than welcome to that, but at this moment, I'm just gonna ask you.
But you won't act on this independently right now, wait?
Just give us a call, and if it's been reported to Barry, let them know again.
Okay.
Give us a call and report it,
Okay.
but I'm gonna ask you to move across the street, okay?
Certainly.
I'm putting it off on Barry because she doesn't want to deal with it. Are you fucking for real? Like, you guys do. Like, please let me know where I'm the fucking retard here. And I'm failing to understand that I should be living in other people's fantasies. And somehow it's wrong for me to say that I'm chosen by God and you might want to wake the fuck up is crazy. But if I want to be a 13-year-old girl and then go change with young girls, I can fucking do that and not fucking ever miss a beat of my fucking life and like have everybody protect me like this. Is all fucked up, guys. All fucked up.